Hello learners, welcome to Math with Mr. Salim, and today we are going to find a way on how we can add fractions using L.C.M. Remember, in our previous lesson we had already, learned on how we can find the LCM of numbers, right? So for today we just want to use that knowledge to add fractions. Is that okay? Good. Now remember, it's normally easier to add fractions with the same bottom numbers. Yeah, if they have the same bottom numbers, then it's easier. For example, let's say we have 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2. This is very easy. Why? Because you just simply add the numbers that are on the top. That is 1 plus 1. So 1 plus 1. And normally the denominator remains the same. So it's just 2. So that means 2 plus 2, you get 2, which gives you a whole, which is 1. Is that clear? Good. Now, sometimes you have different numbers at the bottom. This number, like this, if they have the same bottom numbers, they are normally referred to as like fractions. They have the same bottom numbers. What about if it's unlike fractions? They have different numbers at the bottom. What do we do? Now here, let's see, for example, we have 1 over 5 plus 1 over 4. You can see these are unlike fractions. Why? Because they have different numbers at the bottom. All right? Good. So let's see how we can do this. One, if you want to find the number that is at the bottom, remember we said we look for the LCM, okay? So what are we going to do here? We're going to find the LCM of 5, and we're also going to find the LCM of 4. So let's try and see if we can get the LCM of 4 and 5. 5 times 1 is just 5. 5 times 2, that is 10. We're looking at the multiple, remember, yeah? 5 times 3, that is 15. 5 times 4, that is 20. I think that's it. Or 5 times 5, that is 25. I think we can get up to there. And then we also look at the multiples of 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2, 8. 4 times 3, 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5, 20. 4 times 6 is 24. Perfect. Now let's see. We're looking at the least common multiple. Let's see. 5 and 4, we can't pick that. They are not common. 10 and 8, not common. 15 and 12, not common. 20 and 16, 16 is not common, so we can pick 16. 20 and 20, this is common, so this is our LCM. Now, you just simply write here 20, okay? Because now we know the LCM of 5 and 4 is 20. But then remember, that's not the end of it. We have to find a way on how we can make this sum complete. Because we have changed this one by multiplying it by 4 to get 20. We have multiplied this by 5 to get 20. But then what about the numbers that are on the top, the numerators? We also have to work on them. We just don't have to leave it like that because we are done with the denominators. How about the numerators? We also have to finish on that. So this is what we're going to do. You find how many times does it 5 goes to 20? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 times. So you have to multiply that. Because you multiplied by this, you multiplied 5 by 4 to get 20. So the same applies on the number that is on the top. So that is 4. Yeah? 1 times 4 is 4. The same. 4 goes to 20 how many times? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So it goes there 5 times. Now we multiply with the number that is on top because here we multiply by 5. 4 times 5 we got 20. Here 1 times 5, what do we get? We get 5. Now there is this sign. Which sign do we have there? We have addition. That's what we're doing. We're adding, right? So what do we do? We just simply add 4 plus 5. We get 9. And down here we have 20. So that's it. We are done with adding the fraction. We use the LCM to help us add these two fractions. Is that clear? Is it making sense? Good. I think this is very easy. I'll just leave you with that one example. Yeah. So I'll give you some take home so that you can also, practice working on them. Yeah. The more you practice, the better it gets with math. Okay. So let's see if you can do some of these at home. So this is going to be your take home. Number one, I want you to find I want you to add these two fractions, 3 over 4 plus 1 over 6. Then number two, I want you to add a half plus 3 over 5. Then number three, I want you to do this 17 over 8 plus 3 over 10. Then we also have 3 over 8 plus 5 over 24. I think that's it. So kindly try to check when you're doing your calculation. Try to find the least common multiple. The least common multiple is the number that you will find first, and it's normally the least. Okay, because if we carry on, then we'll get the biggest number that is common in both. But then we're only looking at the number that is common but it's the least, and that is 20. 20 is the most common number in 5 and 4, and it's the least because when you go down, these other numbers, they are not common in both 5 and 4. I hope that was clear, and I hope it was I made it easier for you to understand. So I'll see you in our next lesson. Bye bye for now.